Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Salem117 and I'm doing this short video because I wanted to talk about the PS3 again, and I made a crazy discovery that I feel like sometimes it feels like I was born in the wrong continent, basically. So if you guys don't know about PS3, the PlayStation Network or the PlayStation Store for the PS3 is still up, and I've been using my PS3 as a UK account because for some reason PlayStation Network does not have a country called Latvia, because small countries don't matter apparently for Sony. But I made I have like three different accounts for the PS3, because there are some things I could one of those accounts is like a European account, because I only can buy like European or like Sweden kind of like PSN cards to buy some games from that account, and then transfer it to my older account that I've been using for like a UK account, as opposed to UK account. And with PlayStation 3 Store, it's kind of hard to buy stuff without the PlayStation Network card, because Sony then decided to, oh yeah, you cannot use credit cards to buy games from the PlayStation 3 Store, which is really unfortunate. And for those who don't know, also I created a US account because there's one thing that really pisses me off about the PlayStation 3 store, is that there are some games you cannot buy from Europe or UK, basically. And I made a really crazy discovery: the games you can actually buy for the PlayStation 3 from the PlayStation 3 store if you have a US or Canadian accounts. And let me show you. Sorry about the hand showing up on the screen. It's kind of hard to film with one hand using my phone. But yeah, here's my like PlayStation 3 account, Ratchet Fan 2004. That was the year I first discovered Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. So yeah, or it was 2005. I do not remember, but. Here is my PS3 account. Let's go to the PlayStation Store real quick. Here it is, the PlayStation Store, and let's enter it. It's gonna take a while to load, and hopefully it does. But I made a really crazy discovery: the games you could buy for the PS3 if you live in US and UK, but you cannot buy them if you live in Europe or UK, basically. Did I say US, Canada? I don't know. Okay, here's the PlayStation 3 store, and let's. Oh my god, this is so awkward to film. Okay, let's see. Sorry about the background noise. My laptop is just having a field day. So. Here's a game I discovered. There's a trilogy of games you could actually buy from the. This is my US PlayStation Network account, and let's see what you can buy. As you guys can see, you could buy the original Fatal Frame trilogy. If you live in the US or Canada, you can buy the original Fatal Frame PS2 trilogy and play it on the PS3. And the fact that this is only available in the United States is what pisses me off, honestly. Like, these are the original PS2 classic games, the original Fatal Frame games, Fatal Frame 1, Fatal Frame 2, Fatal Frame 3. You can actually buy them really cheaply for only $10, the original Fatal Frame trilogy. And other games you can actually buy that you cannot buy in Europe or UK. Here we go. Man, this is so hard to do. Oh my god, I'm using one hand to film and the other one using the controller. And yes, you saw it right, folks. Dino Crisis 1 and 2. Dino Crisis. And Dino Crisis 2. You bastards. Now I'm currently waiting for the PlayStation Network card from United States to arrive. I bought one for $100, which is crazy, but considering how many games there are for the old PlayStation, for all the old PlayStation consoles, it's insane. Another game you can actually buy very cheaply digitally is, of course, oh my god, this is so awkward. Mega Man Legends 1 and 2. You cannot. And what's that? Oh, you cannot buy this for Europe. If you live in Europe and the UK, screw you. You're not getting these games unless you have a PlayStation US account. I have to make one because otherwise you cannot get these. Otherwise, I could not get these games because there's so many games on the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 that are becoming way too expensive to buy physically, including the Fatal Frame games. And the fact that I just discovered that you could actually get all the original Fatal Frame games, the PS2 trilogy from PlayStation Network is insane. But you cannot buy the PlayStation Network, you cannot buy these games if you live in UK and Europe, which is unfortunate. Oh boy. I'm sorry I said a mouthful. This is my original account I've been using for years, WarriorPrime. So if you guys want to add me on the PlayStation 3, through PlayStation 3 PCN, PlayStation PS3 PlayStation Network account, you can send me a friend request if you want to, if you guys have a PS3. But unfortunately, it's so sad that I cannot buy these games in Europe or UK because it gives as you guys know, the PlayStation 3, even though it's still holding up relatively well even for today's standards, sooner or later Sony will eventually shut down the PlayStation 3 store, so someday in the future, so I'm afraid that I will not be able to get these games, because getting physical copies for some of these games that I showed you guys, physical copies for these games is kind of really impossible because they're way too expensive to buy them, and I probably would buy them in a cheaper price if I lived in another country. Like, I remember seeing Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, even Final Fantasy 7 at full $60 or €60 price when I was in the Netherlands and for a few days, and I was like, damn, that looks awesome, but I will not buy them because I don't want to waste too much money. But I did buy few PS1 games, and there were brand new copies. They were not used copies. I bought the original Spider-Man game for the PS1, and another game called One. There was Gran Turismo 1 as well, but I did not buy it because the cover wasn't in English, but probably, I think it's for reasons. I should have bought Gran Turismo 1, but overall I feel like I'm gonna turn the camera around. Hey, how's it going, guys? Hope you guys can see me. So yeah, as you guys can see, the PlayStation 3 store is kind of a mess because it's kind of hard to buy stuff without worrying about like wasting too much money. But since Sony tried to shut down the PS3 and PS Vita stores a few years back in 2014, it gave me like a panic mode, because even though they keep the servers up, they keep the PS3 store up, even to this day, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's gonna last forever. And I do hope, unlike with the PS4 and PS5, people will actually get to keep their games when eventually. Hopefully, people will keep the digital downloaded or purchased games on the PS3. Even when the PS3 store is going to shut down or the PlayStation Network is not going to be around anymore, because the problem I always have it with a lot of these newer consoles and stuff like that is the fact that the physical copies don't mean jack, and if you buy a game, you just basically, and when the stores are going to shut down or whatever on these newer consoles, you're not going to keep those games at all, and you're going to just lose all the save data or whatever from your newer consoles forever, basically. That's why I always play games on the PS3 and PS2, because I don't have to worry about losing all my progress or losing everything I own. Of course, my Spider-Man Web of Shadows disc kind of got stopped working because it was dirty. Hopefully I will be able to find maybe to clean the disc. But if I don't, then I have to buy a new copy, which is really expensive for some stupid reason. Yeah, even some PS3 games are getting way more expensive than they should have. Even some PS2 games, like for example Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on PS2 is really insanely expensive. And of course, people might say, "Oh, I should try emulators." I would if my laptop was strong enough. Unfortunately, it cannot run a PS2 emulator really well, since my laptop is not very strong. Its graphics card is like outdated by today's standards, and someday in the future, I am planning to buy a gaming laptop to replace my old laptop, because my old laptop is barely hanging on. It's making these like crazy ventilation noises, probably because of all the dust it's collecting in it. But unfortunately, the computer is used and it's been around for like, I don't know, for like 10 15 years, and I feel like I need to replace it. Of course, I'm babbling on. I apologize, but hopefully I will get the PlayStation Network card for the PS3, the US PSN card, so I could buy the Fatal Frame trilogy, because I actually never played Fatal Frame, but the fact that I discovered that you can actually buy them from the US PlayStation Network accounts or Canadian ones, that is awesome. But because physical copies for the PS2 for Fatal Frame are are fucking expensive nowadays. And in Europe they're called it's not called Fatal Frame, but it's called something else. Parasite Eve is something else. Oh my god, my hand is getting tired. Oh shit, no. I hate it. Oh my god, I hate this so much. Oh my god. Man. I apologize, my hand is getting tired. Oh my god. So yeah guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you want to see more videos from me, and I will see you guys later or whatever. This is Salmon7 signing out.